Hi guys, it's Salman here from A Garden Revived. In today's video, I'm going to be doing the final fall container at my house. And I'm really excited because I've challenged myself to only use purples and silver tones. Let me show you what those plants are. All right, you guys, so it is very sunny. Typically, I wait for it to be a bit more overcast before I start to film a video, but I'm just too excited and the weather is perfect. We're in the mid-70s and I'm excited. It has started to cool down. That also means I need to start really wrap up planting a bunch of these projects. So this is a concrete urn that I found on the side of the road. It was being thrown out by a neighbor and you cannot tell really, but at the base of it, it's missing half of its base. And so it's fine. We're not going to see that anyways from the front of the house. And let me show you the plants, okay? So this is a fringe flower, a loropetalum, and it's in this super pretty plum color. It is a cherry blast, and so it gets these really bright pink flowers in the spring, and it'll tolerate sun or partial shade, so very versatile. This is going to be my centerpiece because even once, the annuals may die off or not, this is a hardy shrub, and so it'll keep performing, and I've always wanted one of these, so I'm going to try it out in the container first. Next up, I have a few varieties of ornamental kale, and I decided to choose a few different ones that offer different textures and shapes and sizes. Some of these I've even seen get up to 24 or 25 inches tall, so I think it'll be a great impact to mix in one or two of these into the container. And then we have some mums. Now these are a essential. I used them in our last video where I planted the 3 containers right back there. And I think they go perfectly with our color scheme we're going for. So yeah, and these are perennial. So if I don't want these to stay in the container, I can pop them out and put them anywhere in the landscape and they'll come back next year in the ground. These are color wave pansies. Now these are going to be my trailers and they're going to spill out really nicely, I think, from the container. I'm thinking I'll maybe angle them somewhat this way, and just the color on these blooms is so stunning with the yellow center and a little bit of that periwinkle going to a purple and a white. It's just so fun, and they do get pretty long. They trail really well. For the silver category, I have some lavender, which does surprisingly well in a mildly cool season, and I have these New Look Dusty Miller. Now, New Look Dusty Miller gets big. In my experience, I have seen it get at least close to 30 inches in height, which is really impressive, and it has this really soft lamb's ear-like foliage, and I think I'm going to have it somewhere, I don't know, accenting somewhere. It might be surprising the amount of plants I'm planning on putting in this container because it's maybe only 24 inches in diameter or less, but I'm pretty handy when it comes to clippers and cutting the root ball of a plant and putting them in. I've never had an issue with a plant dying out, but do it at your own risk. I've had success with it. And I have a few more plants I might pop in there, like dianthus or stock, but this is my main selection. So let's just start curating it, and we'll do a really cute, I think, pumpkin display as well in front of the container just to dress it up and make it more festive. So let's start planting. All right, y'all, here it is, the final product. I am super happy with the way this turned out, and I'm glad I was able to pack in as many things as I set out to. I did try sneaking in a few more plants into the pot, but there just was not that much space at all. But this color blend of purples and pinks and silver just pairs so nicely. I love how the loropetalum kind of is a striking purple foliage in the centerpiece, and then we have the lavender kind of sticking through, and then of course our kale right here, and then the mums on either side of the pot, and then of course our trailing pansies, and as an added bonus of silver we have the Dusty Miller tucked away right here in this corner. And I decided to paint the pumpkin pink, so I used just some 50-cent pink paint from Walmart and some chalk paint to give it a matte finish. And I did prime the pumpkin prior just so the paint would adhere better and there wouldn't be an odd orange-pink color mix. So I think it turned out super well, and I did top the pumpkin off with a matte spray paint just to help the paint go along if we do expect any showers. It's not just chipping away and all this orange is showing. But yes, I do love the way it turned out. I added some fresh mulch to the bed, give it a neat and tidy appearance, and I hid some of the imperfections of the base of the pot with the mulch. Just super fun for Thanksgiving coming around the corner and the rest of the fall season. And I know it should go well into winter as well. So I'd like to thank you for watching this video. If you do like the content, please consider subscribing and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Go ahead and follow the Instagram if you can, because that's where I'll be posting updates on this container right here and on future and past projects as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.